All right, I'm standing on the street corner, and Mrs. Gray there comes up and propositions me. If I come home with her for $5, she'll put on an exhibition with a Shetland pony.
If this is your idea of humor, Inspector.
All right, what are you trying to do here, Callahan?
I'm just trying to find out if anybody in this room knows what the hell law is being broken besides cruelty to animals.
That's a conspiracy under Title 7, Section 182, Paragraph 1 of the California State Penal Code. A conspiracy to commit a misdemeanor is, in fact, a felony. And according to People versus Bashor, 1965...
Yes, that's right. Good answer. Thank you, Officer Moore. You'll be notified of your grade.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Nick the Rat Radio. This is episode 273. I think so. I think we're that deep in. We're having a great time in the sewer tonight. I have this beer right here. I'll be opening the beer with my beer opener. It is Wednesday, as usual. We've been doing this every Wednesday now for forever. And I still can't open a beer. Man, nothing's worse than a crappy beer bottle opener. You gotta look for one of those little nodules on the ridge. I gotta get in there. There we go. Oh, it's so tight. Oh, break the bottle all over the place here. There we go. And cheers. Tonight's gonna be strange. I know you don't usually say that, but groundbreaking. Okay, tonight's episode is gonna be groundbreaking. There's gonna be technology displayed on this episode that's gonna rewrite history. Now, okay, how do I tell you this? I have a guest coming on tonight that has used quantum physics to tap into the astral plane. And they were able to record some noises. I think, what is it? So we'll be talking to them tonight. It's hard to do a teaser for this because if I give you any information, it's gonna. I want you to stick around for the show. There's so much more stuff to the show than just guests that are going to be talking about breaking reality in front of the world tonight. How do you follow that up? I don't know. I'm drinking some Lagunitas IPA. I got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight as well. I gotta make sure I put this down on this part of the tin can over here. A lot of stuff to discuss. A lot of make goods from last week. There was a big controversy that happened on SoundCloud, and we're gonna get into that. We're gonna be talking about dear friends of the show that are no longer in this astral plane. We'll be talking about that too. And our special guest. Let's just get right into the show. Let's just jump in. Then we'll also have the open lines. Well, we're gonna have, okay. Let's listen to Akira with Black Knight. Man, Akira always knocks it out of the park. It's just if you're ever feeling like you need a kick right in the sack, play Akira.
I am the
Black Knight. If that song doesn't just make you want to kick a tree to get a squirrel out of it, I don't know what will. That was Akira with White Knight. Good stuff. That's on SoundCloud. Let's just get right into what happened here on SoundCloud last week. I play all the music. It's labeled CC BY 3.0. I don't research every artist that I play. Somebody might be using samples, or they might be using remixes, or maybe they're covering it. They're doing a cover. But last week I played music that was straight up, completely ripped off from another band. So I'd like to find the information that I just had up and let you know what song it was. And while I'm doing that, I guess I could just say, if it wasn't for the ears of Quirkus pointed this out. She was in the chat room jumping up and down. She was like, hey here. And I was like, oh, snap. And then I looked into it, and she was 100% right. This song was stolen. It was a song that was owned by Dynatron. So if you want to listen to that song, it was Dynatron is the good band. The band that's not good is actually got nuked from SoundCloud. We reported the crap. We dropped bombs on them. We got them off of the platform. We deplatformed somebody that just stole other people's work. So that's crappy. There's actually a couple artists, because when you're on SoundCloud and you're doing research and you're looking for music to play on the show, you come across some people. There's some people that upload songs and they just distort them. Because when I'm looking through the CC BY list, there's it's like Dag, Rune, Run, Boon, something. If you look for music and you come across this person, they just take songs and they like make it sound warbly and shit. Now, I guess I could report them too, but I'm not even gonna ever even listen to their stuff because it's garbage. But now that's rectified, and Nick Thrat loves a good rectification. We should listen to a voicemail, 917-719-5923. It looks like we got one over here. Let's play that.
Hey, Nick. What's going on, buddy? I gotta ask a favor. Go into the bathroom or somewhere with a mirror and, turn around so you can kind of look back and see your back. And I want you to reach down either side of your tail. You got a tail and you're a rat. So either side of your tail. Now bend forward and spread that ass open for daddy. Yeah, come on, Nick. Look back and see it. Let's go. I'm going to plow that.
Okay. I'll give you a call later. You could call me live too. I'm gonna open the phone lines. You know what? Maybe I should just open them right now. I had them open up the whole time. It was a little upsetting that I had the phone lines open. Yeah, I have a guest coming on, but wait, is that gonna mess with the phone line if I have the guest there? Is she still on? I might have made a boo boo. It looks like the phone lines are open now. Tell her to call back in. You could call me. We could talk about anything you want to talk about. It's an open platform here. We would like to discuss anything that could happen in the world. Any worldly events we could discuss, or unworldly, or if if there's if you've been to church recently and got too drunk and ate all the crackers, and you want somebody to tell other than the person in that box in the church, you could tell me. Let's listen to one more voicemail here. Phone line working? Diane, what just happened there?
Do you want to be a pothole? I'll go in wet or dry. No need to cry. We can fruit up every day. We used to be buddies, but now we're not. I wish you'd tell me why. Do you want to be a pothole? Oh my.
Oh my.
Ah, you sick idiot. I knew you were a freaking pothole.
Look, Alex, if you just want to come on the show,
God damn it, God damn it.
you can come on the show, Alex.
These assholes ruin my Baller Friday, man. These people that are listening ruin my Baller Friday, for Christ's sake, man.
You don't have to call and sing songs to me. I know I said that would help me loosen up to the idea of you being on the show and all, but wait, somebody send me a text message to the phone line? Snowtown documentary? Gross shit. I don't even want to know what that is. Okay, looks like the phone line is open. Diane, is she? Oh man. All right, we have the special guest for tonight. His name is Win-Win. She's a Asian descent astral zoologist, an astral zoologist. And she had access to some quantum computers in China. She was on the phone, but I think I got cut. Win-Win, is that you? Win-Win.
Hey, hello from Spearfish. It's me, Stillwater.
That's not
How
Win-Win.
you doing, bud?
I'm doing pretty good. I think I accidentally might have hung up on our guest tonight.
Wait, who is our guest?
She's an astral zoologist. Her name was Win-Win.
An astrozoologist named Win-Win. That does ring a bell. Ooh, hey, Nick, can you turn down your speakers? I'm getting a little bit of feedback from you here.
Oh, actually, you might be. Let's see. If you're coming
Just turn
in,
down your speakers just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. It'll
how
be
about
fine.
that? Is that bad? Is that better or no?
That's way better. Thanks, dude.
There you go. I fixed it.
All right. Well, hey, how you doing? How's everybody doing?
You
know,
other than losing my special guest for the evening, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? How is Stillwater doing, Spearfish?
Oh, I'm doing great. We were supposed to get a huge snowstorm, and nothing came of that, so I guess that's good. Not really. We get a lot of snowstorms.
You don't like
if
the snow?
not thunder snows.
Ooh, thunder snow. I love thunder snow.
Ooh, you say that now, but every time we get thunder snow, it opens up a portal between Midgard and Jotunheim, and then ice giants come through, and they like to smash up buildings and shit.
Your sins get sucked out.
It's kind of an inconvenience, but it's just one of those things that you're like, that's just one of the trade-offs you get for living out in nature with fresh air and gorgeous scenery. You just, the trade-off to that is every now and again, sometimes a grocery store gets smashed up by an ice giant from Jotunheim.
Yeah, well, that's why you get the runic what's that called when you get insurance? The runic insurance. Don't let it ruin your day. Get runic insurance.
But you nailed it. The runic insurance is definitely maybe a thing.
Caller, did you you were talking about D&D earlier, weren't you?
Yeah, I happen to be a proponent of doing the Dungeons and Dragons. What
were you thinking?
Oh, do you remember that one time way back when we actually played a mini session where you went up against a troll?
I think I do recall that. It was pretty harrowing. And
Hey, this is a deep cut for like the true fans of the Nick the Rat show. They'll know what we're talking about, but the noobs won't.
no, this is true. Well, you have to pay attention to every episode to get the inside jokes. It's
Yeah, and the hilarious thing about this is that like this was in parallel to a campaign I was running with some of my buddies from work, and so there's also content that no one anywhere in podcast land knows about it. But you leveled up a fuck ton, dude.
well, I like to power grind. I power grind. I slide through, roll those crits.
Yeah. Like when we played, you were like level 6. Right now, you have 12 levels in Rogue and 2 levels in Assassin, because that's how much you had to save the asses of these players throughout the campaign, because the Rogue had decided that he would rather spend time with his new girlfriend than hang out with the cool dudes.
Well, you just get
No,
the
that's
girlfriend
how it
to
always
play.
goes.
Caller.
Yeah.
Would you ever buy dice for like $100 for LED dice that like glow and do cool stuff?
No, but I did have the opportunity to let a shaman find strategically shaped rocks out in nature to make a dice for D&D. And I didn't do it because I didn't feel like going outside that weekend.
Oh man, that's actually a cool deal. I should do that.
I know. I could have been like just rocking it, just throwing like the best rolls every fucking time, and then I didn't because I was just ultimately lazy that day.
I have to take that guy's business model. I could be like, hey kids, come on down to the sewer. Nick the Rat is going to find some trash, and we're going to turn it into dice. I'm going to make plastic bottle cap dice and stuff.
You could get away with it if you got good games to go with it, dude. Actually, it doesn't matter what kind of game, as long as you can read the crowd and be like, all right, this is the right kind of game for this group of people. You will nail it every single time. It's great. It's great shit. It's good shit.
Do you like the miniature parts more, like the mini wargaming, or do you like the RPG aspects of the D&D?
Well, okay. So let's leave the D&D side of it off to the side, and let me be perfectly clear on my thoughts on JRPGs. And the best ones are the Final Fantasy Tactics variation, because it is on a grid, and it is like you level up very much like any RPG, but it's every battle is on a grid, and you go across it kind of like you would if you're playing chess. And there's a lot of tactics in it, and I love that version of it because of that.
Tactic games are fun. I'm a big XCOM fan. I like XCOM. I like Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's
And
a
the
whole bunch
prologue to
of
that story was awesome too. It kind of fell apart afterwards, but that prologue storyline was fucking sick. And the villain of that story, Algus, he is such an asshole. It's so phenomenal. Like, it's so rare that you get a villain that you just love to hate so much. Like, when Algus was like, all non-nobles are but animals. They're not human like us nobles. You're like, fuck you, asshole. It's just so easy to hate a villain that's so two-dimensional like that. It's great.
So wait, hold on. Have you ever heard of herd immunity?
That actually didn't come up in Final Fantasy Tactics, at least not in the PlayStation 1 version of it. I haven't played any of the updated versions of it.
Well, no, I don't think they. No, it's not. It's not in Final Fantasy. I'm just talking about in general. There's the phrase herd immunity.
Immunity, I heard that, right?
Like a pack of
right?
animals.
That's what you mean, right?
Animals in a group that become immune.
Oh, you know, I hear what you're saying, but I think that the biggest weapon comes from like the crazy old codgers that I've talked to around town, because they don't fuck around with masks or social distancing. In fact, they'll get right up in your face and talk at you like just half an inch from your face, and they don't give a fuck. And it's because they're crotchety old men. And I think that the real, like, the best defense against all these germs is just sheer tyranny of will, because somehow these 97-year-old crotchety old bastards aren't dying. In fact, they're thriving. They seem to get some sort of sick, like rejuvenation from knowing that they're beating this when other weak assholes are dying.
Man, I want to get a royal crown mask.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
Actually,
cool.
you know, those royal crown bags are the best dice bags out there. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, imagine you could shake some dice out of your mask, make it like functional. Like put a zipper on there.
Oh yeah, you can totally do that.
Do you remember like those?
I got a Barty Bots every flavored beans bag that could hold my dice.
I kind of like wearing masks around because you could hotbox them.
You can hotbox them, but I think it's fucked up to make like little kids wear them, because like that's still when your brain is still forming, you know, and you need all of the nutrients that you need, and that includes oxygen. And if you deprive your brain of oxygen at an early age, that can have some neurological effects. But on top of that, if you're covering more than half of the face of all of the kids, guess what? They're not going to learn how to pick up on any social cues based on facial expressions. And so this is going to be detrimental on a huge scale later on.
There's gonna be a lot of weird things that are gonna come from this, but I can like walk around stoned off my ass and I'm just like laughing, and it's fine because my whole face is covered. So I got like my sunglasses on and my mask on, and I'm like stoned. I'm hotboxing the mask, and I'm just dancing around having a great time.
Dude, Nick the Rat, do you know what's crazy about that, which what you just said about just being high and walking around? Guess what? In Spearfish, you can do that anyway, and you don't have to wear a mask or sunglasses. You can just wander around the bike path. No one will bother you. No one will question it. You can be as high as you want.
I'm coming.
It's amazing.
I'm coming down. I'm coming down my thigh right now, thinking about that. I mean, I'm coming down to Spearfish.
Do it. I dare you. I dare you to find me.
I know where you. I got the tracker on you.
Good.
Oh wait.
I hope you do, because we're gonna have inner tubes, and we're gonna inner tube down Spearfish Creek, as tradition dictates.
I have some bad news.
And also we got some great food and good drink. Oh yeah.
I just got this. It looks like Win-Win got disconnected. It turns out to be.
Win-Win got disconnected? No.
But the thing is, I still have. Now? I have some of her recordings from her machine.
Is she all right?
I don't know. I don't know if she is right now.
In contact with reality. We need to tie a reality tether to her. We need to make sure that she's all right.
It's turning into a lose-lose.
Sewer
Maybe
chat,
if we listen
unite with me. We will save win-win.
would you like to
For
listen?
win-win.
Would you like to listen to some of her work without her? Like she's not explain. She made a machine. She was like, hey, I made a machine. It's quantum. It listens to. I'm an astral zoologist.
I'm familiar with astrozoology.
Do you want to hear?
I pronounced it correctly.
Do you want to hear some of her
Even
recordings?
intoxicated.
I'm gonna play one of her recordings right now because I don't know if we're gonna be able to get her on the show.
Oh, I would be honored. Yeah, let's do that. That will help us hone in on where she might have disappeared to.
That's true. That's a very good. Let's try this out here. Let's listen to one of Win-Win's recordings. One of her astral recordings here. Let me load this up here. This sucks though because I really want to know more about the technology that she used to do this because this is really fascinating stuff that I think is gonna really affect this one. Okay, let's listen here.
Look, they don't explain everything at the beginning of a quest. Okay, let's just move forward, and then the mysteries will be revealed to us as we unravel them. This is how it works.
Are you hearing this?
Yes. This is fucking awesome.
What did that sound like? What kind of creature was that?
It sounds like the wisps from Warcraft 3, kind of.
Huh.
Ooh, that was a bing sound. That was a bing. Okay, all right. We're gathering clues here. All right. So, what did you learn so far, Nick the Rat?
I wonder if people on Twitch could even hear this.
I'm sure they can. If they believe in their heart of hearts, they can hear us, Nick. They can hear us.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Is this...
Because we're solving an important mystery together. Now, after the wispy sounds of the... we heard a...
Oh yeah, it's out. Okay, let's listen to one more. Maybe this one will solve the mystery here.
All right, this will be the next piece of the puzzle.
Here we go. Let's load this one up here. All right, that sounded like an ox or a cow or something. That was
definitely a depressed manticore. 100%. That was a teenage manticore, and he's going through that emo phase.
I feel bad.
You can hear it in the liltingness. The call there was lilting. If this was a full-grown warrior manticore, it would be very warlike. It'd be very like, and this one was more like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I understand you, caller.
Yeah.
How's the weather?
Yeah, let's tackle the next mystery. Let's do this. This is fun.
How is the weather where you are?
Oh, we were supposed to get a snowstorm, like a blizzard, and it was just disappointing. Like, all the snow melted as it hit the ground, and I like the snowstorms where there's like 3 feet of snow or there's a bunch of wind, so that I have to like struggle to survive. But this was just super easy, barely an inconvenience. I don't know. Like, I mean, how is this supposed to keep me tough? I like to struggle against the elements. This is what keeps me strong.
Are you trying to give throw me a pitch on the weather?
A pitch on the weather? No, I'm just kind of bitching about not having anything to bitch about, which is a kind of a paradox unto itself. if
I
you
can
think
help with
about it.
that.
Oh yeah?
We got shortcut with wooden horse.
So anytime you're getting low, instead of letting go, just remember that ant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Now I came to rock, I came to move the crowd, I came to scream it out loud. No other choices, this rap new voice. Can't wait to sit in my new Rolls Royce. You soft and moist, sweet like cake. Don't be scared to lie down in the bed you make. And if you fake, I'm like Alexander the Great, a conqueror, stomping y'all for even stepping to the plate. Now you think I'm late, but I'm right on time. You had your chance to do it, now it's my turn to shine. Keep in mind, you ain't heard my flow in a while, and I still ain't heard nobody that can fuck with my style. Julia Child, nigga, cook MCs. Craig Mack, baby, 1,000 degrees. Stand back, nigga, I'ma shake this place. And look, just when you thought it was safe, there goes another rubber tree plant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Now inside the streets, Craig Mack's a living legend. Nuclear weapon, better watch where you steppin'. Story at 6 and see the film at 11. You can be kids, but I'm like Frank Devin. Mary Lou Retton, flip it on y'all. You can use Motrin, Advil, or Tylenol just to see me ball. Make your chick wanna follow. Rock the Meadowlands, you got boob on the collar. Real hard to swallow, wanna know how come? Cause I'm hot, God, probably burn the meat off your tongue. So from now on till God's kingdom come, the season has begun for my style, the way it's done. Kill you for fun, but I ain't playing no games. And I ain't saying no names. But next time you kill somebody, make sure they dead. But wait, you can check this instead. There goes another rubber tree plant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. I see you made it to the bonus round. See my crown? Pretty, too bad you can't touch it. I'm like Pompeii, first time baby dumped it. Chick still call, acting hungry as a buzzard. You could let your man dump it, hug it and love it, touch it and rub it. Mac nigga, that's why it sounds undiscovered. Explode like L. Ron Hubbard on a Dianetics cover. Smother a brother, been lethal for years, ass Gibson and Glover. Your man be like, hell, lying in the gutter, just like that. Splash me a cash shit, I'm like Duke Nukem, get ready for combat. I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the coffin, it's the end of your life, Mr. Mac. And I know how to land this bird, bet I see you 2,000, nigga, that's my word. Anytime you're getting low, instead of letting go, just remember that ant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant.
Oops, there he goes. That other. What the hell? What? I'm going to start to thank some people that have helped create this episode of Nick the Rat Radio. There's a lot of people involved. There's all the scientists that hold laser guns to my head via robot because they all work from home now. Health science. That's the new thing. You go, hail science. Let's not get into that right now. Let's thank people that make this possible. That aren't the scientists that have hail science. OG Spencer subscribed for 6 months 13 minutes ago on Twitch. He gets the first shout out. Nobody sent anything to the P.O. Box today. 9549 P.O. Box, Brooklyn, New York 11209. Nick the Rat Radio, or just Nick the Rat, or just Nick. Hail science. See, nobody sent any packages to me, but we did get OG Spencer right there, a bowl after a bowl. Check him out. Sorry, I'm trying to stretch the time by moaning, which is fucking horrible. I'm sorry. Here we go. Ooh. They make it so easy. Here we go. I think I got 2 donations. We got NW with 420. Thank you so much, NW. Too bad you don't have a second last name that starts with an A. And also, we have LD with a 420. It looks like a 420. I think there's cops coming for me. I gotta. It looks like that might be it. All right. So that was a quick little segment. That works because that speeds things along here. Let me go through my list of things that we have to talk about on the show. Oh yeah, I need a jingle for this. It's one of my pet peeves here. I figured during the donation segment, if it's not that long, then I could throw a pet peeve into the donation segment area. All right. Also, if you know more about this, I'm sure this is going to upset somebody in the audience. It definitely will. That's why I'm doing this now. Like, the less donations I get, the more upset I make the audience. That's the new rule. Hail science. Nah. And cast iron pans. I'm sure at least 80% of the people listening have one of them right now. So this is going to upset somebody here. Seasoning. I think seasoning is a horrible term. And this might all just be come from ignorance here. So let me, maybe I'm misunderstanding this. Let me just look up seasoning and cast iron pans and read you what it says here. Cast iron seasoning. How to season. I don't care about how to season it. I want to know what it means. All about seasoning. Here we go. All right, actually, after just reading this, it totally that makes sense. I thought seasoning meant that you put spices on there, and it's not. Okay. We're gonna listen to another phone call right here. And 917-719-5923. Let's get a voicemail and see what's going on. Here we go.
I'm tired of you all using it. Shut up. So give me a break. Give me a mind. I mean, good God, man. I'm a melting pot of friendship, for Christ's sake. Don't you understand it?
Why don't they just call it oiling it? Or greasing it? Why is it seasoning it?
That piece of crap. You know, you all be lucky if I come back on Monday, man. I'm getting the hell. Get to the mic. All the time, effort, energy that I put into this broadcast, for Christ's sake, and this is how you want to pay me. This is how you want to pay me. This is how you appreciate me, for Christ's sake. Look at the passion that I put into this goddamn broadcast. Look at the time. Look at the energy. Look at all the bottles I'm shooting to you people. And this is how you want to pay me. This is how you want to pay me. Well, screw you.
Hello? I think he was just breaking the call. I actually am so high right now. I don't know what's going on with the sound. You could call that number that's scrolling across the screen in your brain when I say it, 917-719-5923. That is the number to call. We could discuss stuff. You know what? Maybe that'll be the thing. I'll play Win-Win's clips, and you have to tell me what animal it is. There we go. I just made a game there. Let's try this game out with this caller right here. Hello, caller. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I am very high.
You know, I am too.
Nice. Very cool.
That's fun.
Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from? Don't give me your last name because it's against the law. Actually, it might be illegal to give me your first name too.
Oh, okay. I'll give you the first letter of my name.
Yeah.
It begins with a C, and I'm calling from a place that's from a different country from where you are.
I think that fits in the legal terms. Would you like to play a game for no cash prizes?
Absolutely. I love games with no cash prizes.
All right, so I want you to guess what animal this is. Let's play this clip here, and hopefully you could hear it, and let me know what you think this animal is.
Okay.
Can you hear that?
Oh, that's a rare animal.
I don't hear anything.
It sounds like one of those elephants.
An elephant?
No, like an elephant seal. There's a seal it's called an elephant seal.
An elephant seal? Do they have like long noses?
Yeah, they have weird long noses. And they just kind of like hang out on the shores. And then let out these like crazy sounds.
Now I'm thinking about elephants and anteaters and it's really tripping me out. It's bugging me out because can you eat their nose?
I wonder. I don't think there's bone in the.
So it's got to be like muscle. Well, yeah, you don't eat bone. Do you eat bone? Caller, do you eat bone?
I sure don't.
Ah,
totally gross.
That's bad.
But I think you choke on those things, and it's not a good idea. People who are listening to this show, don't eat bones. It's bad news for you. But I I think you could eat the noses of elephants, not the tusks. Do believe that's bone.
Now, have you ever eaten a cow nose, caller?
No.
I don't think I've ever even heard of cow nose before, but I've heard of cow tongue. Why not nose?
Yeah.
It's gotta
Yeah,
taste like
why
something,
not?
right?
Yeah, it's got to taste like something. And then there's brain,
Yeah.
which I've never had either.
I think I've had cow brain before.
Oh.
Well, you know, well,
Was it like chicken?
it was probably was chicken,
Oh, okay. Okay.
but cow butt. We've eaten cow butt, right? Isn't that it's like chops or hocks? They're called cow. Uh, what is the nose called though? The sniffer? Can you go to a butcher and be like, give me 3 cow sniffers?
I think you could. You probably could say, "Give me a cow sniffer," or "Give me a cow." Maybe it's a snout, but
Oh
they don't
yeah.
call a cow's nose a snout. Like not
No, you
like a
don't.
pig.
No.
Like
Yeah.
you could get like pig snout, and I
Yeah.
think you can order that and eat that.
Well, pig snout is like a can of what's that jelly you have at Thanksgiving? Cranberry sauce. Pig snout kind of looks
Oh.
like cranberry sauce.
Oh.
That just came out of a can. How many people do you think you could feed with a elephant nose?
Oh, I think you could probably feed a village.
You probably could. That would be
Yeah,
like,
yeah, or a hamlet. Like if it's a big enough snout. I think a hamlet's smaller than a village.
isn't it weird that there's different names for different things?
Yeah, it is weird that there's different names for different things.
Why don't we just call all places places
Smaller than a hamlet.
and all noses noses? It's like, and then
Yeah,
just be like,
all
it's big or small. It was a big place. It was a small place.
I'm sure. Like, I wonder if adult elephants have like different size noses, like from one to another, and they're not like once. You know, it's like, oh, this elephant's got a much bigger nose than another elephant.
And you know how elephants are like smart and stuff too. Do you think they pick on each other? Like, oh man, that new elephant over there, his fucking nose is tiny. What if he's not eating that tree? This guy's he's gonna have a very itchy ass unless he makes a good friend.
They probably do. They probably roast each other on the rag.
That's the best way to do it.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to try to guess what this next animal is?
I do. Yes.
I think there is an answer sheet. She did send some notes, but I don't know what I'm listening to here. This is just random. This is like her life's work too. I feel kind of bad, but whatever. You know, let's try this one more clip over here. Let's see what we got here. Let's load this in here. Huh.
Oh.
Now what was
What
the
I would say it's a bird of paradise.
bird of paradise? Good. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good guess. Diane, what is that? What was it? Diane's telling me that was a rabbit.
That was a rabbit. Whoa.
That was a rabbit.
Wow.
How do you? Did you have the notes? Can you give those? Email them to me. Don't touch me. Sexual harassment.
Does
Caller-
that have to happen often?
Yeah, caller. Have you ever been sexually harassed by Governor Cuomo? I know you're not in America, but he gets around that guy.
I did see him on TV.
Did he look at you funny from the TV? Did he give you like a wink?
He did. He did wink at me.
What happens then? Like, say you're giving a press conference and you wink, and then like millions of women see it, and they could say, "Motherfucker sexually harassed me by winking at the fucking camera. I feel used."
Yeah. And it was a look too. There was like a look, and I was like, "Whoa,
Definitely a look.
Governor Cuomo, like slow your roll. You can't even come over here."
Slow that roll. I like to tell people that
slow
in Dungeons and Dragons. Slow your roll. Roll in slow motion. You have to go like.
Yeah, slow your roll with your roll. I think that would really go over well with the Dungeons and Dragons.
Nah, that shit's slow enough, man. You gotta get right into there. You gotta just speed your roll.
Speed your roll, yeah. Yeah.
We've got all night
Turning
here.
midnight, come on.
Oh man, it is. It's gonna be midnight soon. What is? Hold on one second. I have something lined up for midnight, I think. But actually, you know what? I'm gonna try something new tonight. I'm gonna actually not go through the list of things the way that I have it listed, and I'm probably gonna fuck up, and because I'm all stiggity stoned and stuff. Caller.
Yes.
What's something that's been affecting your life recently, that's been on your mind, that you want to get off your chest?
Well, it's this snow. It's still there, and it's not going as fast as I would like it.
Really?
It would be nice if it would melt faster.
So the problem is snow.
Yes, and ice also. And that's probably why I didn't get any mail today. Because all the ice was underneath the mailbox. And it was melting. It was kind of melting, and it was still there.
You know, I have a solution for you.
What's that?
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Well, yeah, because if we get enough computers to try to make some Bitcoins, we're going to create so much of an energy drain that the carbon is going to push the heat of the planet to warm Canada.
So would that be like all kinds of coin? Would that be like even the dog coin?
Oh, yeah, it'll be the dog coin, the rabbit coin, the elephant nose coin.
Did they get a rat coin? Have they made that yet?
I think there is a rat coin. I've been approached, I'll say, by several companies. But I don't really want to go to jail yet. It'd be cool to hang out with John McAfee again, but
yeah. But yeah, I mean, on different circumstances for sure. Like, I mean, if you got your face on one of those coins there, and you got like a rat coin,
yeah,
that'd be pretty cool. I'd get a
cool.
rat coin. I'd be like, yeah, man, yeah, I support the rat coin. I saw one of those dogs.
You did?
In my yard.
In your yard?
Yeah, it was not on a leash.
Did you shoot it?
Ran out like as fast as it arrived. At first, I thought it was one of those orange cats. and then it was and then I was like, oh, that's a Shiba. That's a Doge dog.
You should have invited it in. Those things are worth a lot of money. And then you could put out
I
found dog, reward, pay me.
Do you think that was a sign? Do you think it was a Doge sign?
It's go big on Doge. Go.
No, it was high on Doge just then.
I think it's like a nickel right now. Jeez, it was worth nothing at some point. I would probably, as soon as it hit a nickel, I would have just got out if I was in that game. But
Yeah.
Isn't it weird how gambling is illegal, but gambling is the basis for our whole entire economic establishment?
It's amazing.
It is.
That's the way it is, but it's certain types of gambling. It can't be like what is illegal? Like
it's taxed gambling. It's taxed
illegal
gambling.
Pardon?
Taxed. As long as the gambling is taxed, it's fine.
Oh.
That's
yeah. So like having a poker game here at Hog Station Polaris would be totally illegal.
Yeah. Well,
the
yeah.
government isn't in here being like, we gotta tax this.
You have to claim all your winnings.
Yeah. It's not like some guys out there being like, we're gonna take 10% off the top, and have like of course they got the baseball bat like slamming up against their palm.
Caller, I'm about to tax you on this call because it's midnight in the sewer. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, I'll talk to you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Much love.
Love you.
In the sewer. Love you. Bye.
That's what Cuomo does on the phone with his new intern. Oh no, it can't be 12:01 yet. We got this song right here. This is Sea Blues Round Midnight Jazz Slow. What? Do-o-dum. I skipped a song.
I'm sorry.
It's like a
I just had to laugh at Nick the Rat in the troll room. Nick says, buy high at 420.
Everybody trying to find the best present you can for your loved ones out there, and you're sick of all the boring, lame shit that you get? Yeah, I am too. I used to buy people loot boxes and those crates and the boxes with the food in it. Those are all lame. Those are all 2018 type shit. This is 2020, people. Let's up our game. And we are offering people the best new type of box that you could ship to you loved ones and to yourself. It's not meant for just one group of people. It's meant for everybody. This is a new revolution we're trying to host here. It is called Dildo by the Pound. This is a new loot box. Every month you get a pound of different types of dildos sent to your house. Some vibrate, some are circular shaped, some are self-lubing. You'll never know what you're going to get. You just pay one low payment of $69.99 a month, and each month you could send a pound of dildos to anybody you want. Just think about that. Dildo by the pound. It's going to be a big hit in all, your family. You could share it with your parents, your brother, your sister. I've seen a lot of videos on the internet, and it seems like there's a lot of brothers and sisters doing strange stuff out there. So make sure you get your loved ones pound of dildos in Dildos by the Pound. Think about it. It's a dick in the box that you could give to your loved ones. Order today at 917-719-5923. That is Dildo by the Pound, only from the Dark Sewer shopping channel.
The lawyers of Oaktar are now serving the sewers of Brooklyn, New York. Spilled hot coffee all over yourself? The lawyers of Oaktar are now serving the sewers of Brooklyn, New York. Incorporate your business? Murder 1? Call 917-719-5923 and arrange for your free consultation today. Post bail? Sucked out of the sewer? Listen to what our satisfied customers have to say about our service.
The lawyers of Oaktar got results. The lawyers of Oaktar were very professional in handling my case. It was the best call that I ever made.
Call 917-719-5923 and we'll review your case for $69.99. And ask for Zindu.
The dildo by the pounds practically pays for itself. I've been enjoying it. I still I lost a couple. That's why it's good to get a pound every month. It's a lot of fucking dildos. Like, how much does a dildo weigh? Diane, how much does a dildo weigh? Your catch. How much does that weigh? Yeah, so that's like probably like 3 or 4 dildos a month. Depends on like the insides of the dildo or how big or small it is. If the dildo itself weighs that one, yeah, that's a decent size. That's a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions. I'm gonna have to call the number. Diane? What's the number again? Did you copy that down? 917-719. Hi. Well, we have a lot of show here tonight. It's practically too much, but it's okay because the reality is falling apart in front of our eyes, and this lets us become closer with thy neighbor. Basically, you will be. You ever see the movie Akira when Akira is like turning into a blob and destroying Tokyo? That's what's happening right now with the unraveling. Reality is falling apart, and people are getting mashed under the fleshy extremities of a little Japanese boy. Just how it goes sometimes. 917-719-5923.
I'm tired of you all using it. Shut up.
Diane played another one. That was.
Yes, this is fake Dr. Anthony Fauci with a special message for Nick Durant Radio. I have reached a conclusion on my own, believe it or not. I believe that we have become very into complaining about things. It has reached a fine art at this point. We have the Twitter box that people type on all day and complain about each other to some stars or some such nonsense. Then we have the internet. The internet itself was not meant for such discussion, I don't believe. It was originally meant as a tool to work on and improve your life. What it has become, however, is a very nefarious tool put in the hands of, shall we say, undesirables, who sit upon their seat all day and type various insults to each other about nothing. That's how we spend our time now. It's ridiculous. these little handheld computers are also a problem. These little handheld computers that we walk around all day. It used to be a cell phone. Well, a flip phone. And before that, I can't even remember. But now, what has it become? A distraction. I see people in gyms working out, naturally with their mask on. Good little boys and girls. But, to my surprise, they sit on machines or at whatever, benches or whatever, and they flip through their phones like they're connected to it somehow. Now we've gotten to the point where the workout is instructed by YouTube. How ridiculous. Can people not do anything on their own? And lastly, the Internet of Things. Connecting things that shouldn't be connected to the Internet. For convenience, I say. It's very ridiculous. Doorbells? You gotta go to a doorbell now. And what about the mousetrap? Sorry, Nick, but there's the electronic mousetrap that reports back to the person's computer, handheld computer, that, hey, you got a mouse somewhere in your house that's connected, that is now trapped and dying. How would you like to have one of those?
I would love to have one of those in the sewer because mice are sexy motherfuckers. And even though I know they're a trap, that's half the excitement when you're like, oh, a trap. Well, if you know it's a trap, is it a trap still? Think about it. Think about that. Lola Bunny. Rest in peace. She used to be all legs. She used to be so leggy. Now she's no more leggy. Her legs are gone. It was like a cartoon bunny with human female legs. They ripped them off of her. They gave her some tired ass, easier to draw bullshit. Looks like we might have a call coming in over here. Hello, caller. Are you there, caller?
Yo, Nick. How's it going, buddy?
I'm doing decent, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from and what is your credit card information?
Which one do you need first?
All three at once. That's how I like it.
Oh, God. How do I do this? Dr. Sir, my crotch, someplace in the southeast of North America, and 430-201-4841 is my credit card number.
I've been to that area a couple times in dreams.
Oh, really?
In my dreams, and it's
what,
always.
What were you wearing in your dreams?
It's sort of like a bath mat, kind of wrapped around me. I'm like a burrito, like a little baby rat in a burrito bath mat, and I'm floating around.
A little bit of mayonnaise to prevent chafing.
Are you in my dreams?
Those bath mats, they can be textured, and you just need a little bit of lubrication to keep from chafing.
No, you need the bath mat to have nice grip. You need to have a nice, thick, solid, decent.
I have other appendages that hold the bath mats up. I guess the rat's tail would not qualify.
If you're using extra appendages, I can't deal with that's not.
What do you miss the most from your childhood, Nick?
The thing that I missed most from my childhood is this is going to might sound bad. It might sound bad what I miss.
Okay.
But it's cartoons. It's definitely cartoons. I'd say cartoons.
What kind of cartoons? You're into that anime, porn, hentai?
Well, yeah. No, I'm talking about like hand-drawn Saturday morning
I said your
bullshit cartoons, man.
childhood, not watching porn.
No, like commercials for toys. I miss commercials for children's toys.
Oh.
But we have to protect the
is
children.
that,
I miss from my childhood being able to have things sold to me as a child.
I had a plastic stethoscope, and the biggest fucking disappointment was,
Yeah.
even when I pretended, that shit didn't work.
Well,
I
just get
hate
a real
fucking
one.
toys.
But if you get
From
like a
that
real
point
stethoscope,
on, I hated toys.
Did you ever have a
and
G.I.
I
Joe?
swore. I mean, my cousin used to put them in my ass.
Now, how great did that feel? Because they had those flexible limbs with the little rubber band inside the body. They were amazingly well-crafted toys that were propaganda
But
for the
he was
U.S.
older,
Army.
and he'd put them inside of condoms, so I'd enjoy the full texture of their uniforms, the cargo pockets,
Oh, no.
etc.
Yeah, condoms kill the feeling. We know that.
No, there's plenty of gnarled edges, and they're flexible elbows, and like I said, those delicious cargo pockets.
All right. So what do you miss?
Have you ever tasted anything with your asshole?
Well, yeah. After you eat a hot taco.
Oh no, I meant like suppositories. But okay.
No, actually, no. I don't
yeah,
think I've
you
ever
taste the
flavor
spice.
tasted with my anus on the way in.
Well, on the way out, like you were saying, yeah, you could totally do that. Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
Speaking of taste, are you gonna take the vaccine?
Once it's FDA approved, I will.
What's FDA?
Fuck that ass, That was too easy. That was too easy. All right, caller. You are you're too slow to talk to.
What are you wearing?
And your radio is on in the background.
I disagree. I don't have a radio.
Yeah,
Actually, one for an alarm in the morning at like 3:30 when I got to get up and on call.
Ugh, 3:30 in the morning?
I'm not wearing any clothes, it doesn't really count.
It does. Everything counts in small amounts.
If you're on call but you're nude, you can still have fun.
Diane, hang up on him.
No, please.
917-719-5923. You could call me live like that last person did. I don't know who let them out of their cell. Or leave a voicemail like this person.
Look here, you rat bastard. Stop freaking calling me about the extended warranty on my car. I don't have a warranty. I don't want one. Fuck off.
Yeah, they really need to do something about these spam calls to people's phones and stuff. It's getting way out of hand. Unifying quantum and macro mathematics. Oh shit. Prizietzel's got his vaccination. Man. Oh, let's listen to a little bit of music. We'll be right back with more Nick the Rat. Duodum. We're gonna go backwards to the song that I skipped. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about. We got Ghost Rifter with Luminance. About to get my vaccine right now. welcome back, everybody. Man, if you're in the chat room, you saw Priest Dizzle in there. I miss that motherfucker. I haven't seen him in like a year. I used to play board games every Thursday goddamn night. Every Thursday night, playing some fucking board games, and I got half the studio is just a wall of board games over here, and even though I haven't been playing them, I still been buying them. Let's go voicemail 917 719-5923.
Again. Yes, Dr. Fauci again. Boy, where was I? Oh, Internet of Things. Ridiculous. They're connected to various things, like I said, your mousetrap. But anyway, I don't want to take any more of your time. I think you get the message. Anyway, ciao for now. Eat.
Thanks for the call, Dr. Fauci. Can always count on you for stuff. Pandemic? Yes, I've played Pandemic. Who hasn't played Pandemic? I haven't played a Pandemic Legacy. And I own Cthulhu Pandemic. That's the Pandemic flavor I actually own. The flavor of Pandemic. The last board game I bought was Back to the Future. It's pretty good. Cooperative game. Where Biff chases around the board. You have to beat him up and shit. And, no, it's good stuff. We're not talking about board games. I could talk about board games for decades, for all time, We're not. Tonight we're talking about Win-Win, the astral zoologist. Who is she on the phone? Check the phone line really quick. Wait, what's that?
Hey, this is the little lizard who smuggles the marijuana. If you call 917-719-5923, you can talk on the phone to the rat himself, the rat man. 9799. I need to borrow some glasses. I ate too many tacos, man. It made my eyes go together. 917-719-5923. Yeah. And now that we have got our American representation in the form of the Speedy Gonzalez, who does not smuggle marijuana for me in and out of the places where they should not be, if you will give $69.99 in 3 simple payments to the nicktherat.com on the donate page, then I will see to it that absolutely nobody sends you any illegal drugs.
That is for sure. That is for sure. What's for sure?
That we will not be sending any illegal drug for $69.95.
I thought it was 99.
Taxation, you know.
I thought that was only in Mexico.
Oh no. The crooks in D.C. are far worse than the crooks in Mexico. Hey, quick, man. We gotta get out of here. L-Dub's wife is coming around the corner with the chopsticks out. We're gonna die.
Ooh, my tail fell off.
917-719-5923. $69.99. Hey, quick, man.
Okay. I'm not too sure what that was or where we are right now. Where's my beer? This'll help me figure it out. We are having apparently a very hard time getting in touch with our astral zoologist. But we still have all the recordings she sent us. Maybe let's listen to this one and try to figure it out as a group what this might be. Let's play the tape here. Where's the... Hold on one second. This is a very complex system. Since she used a quantum cassette tape, I think she said. Is that what it was? It's been a little hard. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is creepy. Was that a Tyrannosaurus Rex? I think that might have been a T-Rex. I think that it sounded like it might have been a T-Rex. I really wish she was on the phone. She could explain everything that's happening here. Look, if you're calling right now, please stop calling. The board's lit up. There's like 1 million people listening to the show right now, and there's just too many people calling in right now. It's blocking up the phone line. We're trying to get Win-Win, the astral zoologist, to call in to let us know what's happening with these recordings. Actually, she just sent me a message. It's on my beeper, though. Why is she texting my beeper? Hello?
Yo, Nick.
Is this Win-Win?
You were looking for an asshole juices.
This is not...
Yes.
How did you get through here?
I've juiced many Zool juices myself.
All right, look, this is the deal here. You're gonna listen to one more of her tapes, and if you don't know what this animal is, then you're out of here, mister. Okay? Here, listen to this.
I know many animals quite intimately.
Shut up, listen.
Don't tell me to shut up. You're not my mom.
I could be.
Am I still listening?
I don't know. What was that?
Sounded like a sleeping pig.
Wrong. That was a snake. Diane actually gave me the information on that one. Thank you, Diane, for letting me know that I could hang up on that person with a complete full heart and not have anything be said. I don't like to hang up on people, but sometimes when they guess wrong, like a sleeping pig, that obviously sounded like a snake. All vermin like myself know what snakes sound like because we're always on constant alert with our ears listening for that shit. 917-719-5923.
Hello, Nick the Rat. This is Dr. Johnson from the Animal Research Hospital.
Hello.
We were just calling you to let you know that unfortunately the board has decided that removing the ear that is growing in the middle of your back would be a cosmetic surgery and not an essential surgery.
Cut this off.
So we're going to have to deny your request.
You have to take my
Maybe hit us up next year.
It's in my contract. Let's listen to some music while I call my agent. We got a Bethog with Helios Beam. It's in my contract.
hydrogen.
Caller, you almost made it. You were this close to being on the air. That you said Farfanugan and hung up. We have some advertisements we have to play because we only got a Farfanugan-sized donations this week, but we'll be right back with more Nick the Rat Radio. Stay tuned. We are just trying to make some extra cash to pay the what foundation are we donating to tonight? Oh, to the Sad Sewer Scientist Foundation. We're donating every dollar tonight to the Sad Sewer Scientist Fund.
Are you not able to reflect Mercury retrograde's power and use it for good? Do you sit at home waiting for it to pass? We in the Dark Sewer Network understand your problems, and we've had our scientists working 24/7 figuring out how to protect you from Mercury retrograde. You've seen those Mylar, tinfoil-looking piece of shit space blankets they've sold you earlier. But these are pink. Our Dark Sewer scientists rub pink sea salt crystals all over this tinfoil in assurance that you, yes you, will be protected from all the powers that comes from Mercury during this troubled, sensitive time. If you or a loved one suffers from Mercury retrograde, call us now at 917-719-5923 and let us help you during your troubled times. Call now. Only $69.99 a blanket.
This Christmas, you could give her your heart, or you could give her a reindeer heart. We're growing reindeer hearts down the dark sewer. You too could have your very own reindeer heart brought to you from the sewers of Brooklyn, New York, into your loved one's hands. The still warm, still beating, lifeless heart that's gonna give your loved one joy could be yours today. You can order now at 917-719-5923. The kids are all saying it's a lot more fun than dabbing and flossing and vaping. They'd rather just hold on to the beating heart of the deer, the reindeer heart, because when they squeeze on it, it shoots rainbows and stuff out and glitter and snow and it's so cheerful and joyful to have during the holiday season. Sometimes, you don't know what to get your loved one for the holiday season. You wind up getting them a gift card or giving them money or something useless. Why not just give them a big old beaten reindeer heart? Not even a regular deer. This is a reindeer. It's magical shit. We're cloning them right. I mean, they're cloned. They're not. We're not ripping them out of the hearts of baby reindeer or anything like that. But if you want to do that, maybe we could grow one and rip it out for you. If that's really what floats your boat. For money, we'd probably do anything down here in the sewer. So anyway, give your loved ones today one of the presents that just keep on giving, and get some tonight because you're gonna be having hot love with all the reindeer blood squirting through the valves and the pumps. You could even maybe use this like as a pocket pussy or some type of weird vibrator if you're into that too. I don't really know. I'll just put mine on the mantle and I'll squeeze it every now and then when I get upset at my husband. Anyway, we're gonna be selling out of food, so you should probably order your still beating reindeer heart today, only on the Dark Sewer Network. $69.99 for just for one of them, right? Yeah, and 917-719-5923.
let's listen to some music. We got Nightingale Lo-Fi with Lost Harmonies.
Hey, Rat. Heads up. This is Gator, Huggy Bear Lady. Man, there's word going around in the hood, you gonna be assassinated. I ain't no snitch, but I overheard a plot. They saying if you are a cartoon cutesy mouse, you should be able to be erased. Heads up, Rat. They coming Friday night. Don't worry. They say they will redraw you. But this time they're going to redraw you as a big, black, get out of my grits box, ugly, nasty rat. Just to prove you did exist. You're welcome. Don't mention it. 'Cause I'm the gator lady, ratting out fools all over the place.
That was CJ Eureka, aka Gator Lady. I just found out recently that she has passed away at the end of last year. I miss her.
Oh, no.
Hello, caller.
Oh no. This is terrible news.
That is terrible news. Did you know this?
No, I'm really glad that you told. I had so much to say, and I just don't want to believe that you don't want me to call anymore. I can't accept that. This would break my heart.
Oh,
I don't care who's
no.
laughing. I don't really care who's laughing. I've been listening to you for years. I don't call most of the time that I want to call, but I just couldn't not. What you just said, I don't know how you found out.
Fletcher
do you
told
know
me.
how?
Fletcher.
Do you know how?
I actually have a everybody knows that I
Oh.
love Gator Lady, CJ
Yes.
Eureka. But I
Yes.
shouldn't even. She called herself Gator Lady, but
Yeah, yeah.
patch on my hat made by her. I gave her I think like $40 for it or something.
Oh wow! I didn't even know that she was artistic, or I mean, she's obviously highly creative. Holy shit, she's a natural.
She's great.
She doesn't even have to try. She's just a natural, and I can think of a lot of comedians like that. So she would have been good on the circuit,
She made me
especially in New York.
a no agenda box with like artwork and stuff on it. She made a whole bunch of people boxes. They were all posting them, and she did a lot of tin work. There was a lot of
Are you
was this
serious?
copper? Yeah, I think this is copper possibly. But she would she
Oh my
stamp
God.
out stuff in there. I don't know if you could see it.
That's really great because I haven't heard all of your shows, so you may have covered this just on the side because I still wanted to tell you why I called and.
Oh yeah, we can still talk
It's
about that.
okay. I mean, you don't really want me to stop, do you?
No, why did?
Oh, well,
did we
you
have
said
a?
that before when I called, like my fourth time. You actually said caller, don't call, like not even people. I was like, normally he does the people, blah blah blah.
Oh, I was probably talking. I was probably talking about
Oh.
my doctor.
Okay. Oh, well, because you played several, like yeah, and I think he got a little hurt. I don't know. He loves you. I love you too. But the thing I wanted to tell you really really quick. This is so important. I don't want to monopolize the on the air. It seems
Yeah.
like other people can stay on like 3 times as long and make everybody entertained. I'm not one of those people. Like we could listen to Carolyn and we can listen to Spearfish from Stillwater. You know what I mean?
Caller, I could listen to you
we could
all day
listen
as
to that,
well.
and they're just. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
That's
what did you say?
I said I could talk to you forever as well.
Oh yeah, but the thing is they're beloved for a reason. They're just natural, funny, free spirits, And that's what I'm saying is I can also sit there and listen to you and Stillwater banter, you and Carolyn, you and John. And it's just, there's just people that they have in this incredible flow with you, and it's really entertaining to listen to. But the most important thing that I urgently needed to call you for,
yes,
I swear I'm not blathering, just pay attention to this. This is really important. This is really important. No, I swear to you, I would not exaggerate or lie. I swear to you, literally 30 to 45 seconds before you played her voicemail, her magnificent long voicemail, I was literally thinking about her very intensely. And believe me or not, I was going to call you just to pick at you, just to, pinch your fur, just to say, "Oh, hail, Gator Lady!" I swear, I shit you not.
Wow.
I'm getting really loud and excitable here, and it's very grating on the listeners' ears. So I just have to say that really happened. I was like, I have to tell him. I don't care if he doesn't want me to call. I have to tell him this because
that's
prize
real.
intuition.
Wow. That
and
is, yeah,
intuitive
I 100%
powers.
believe
I know
you as well.
that you. Oh yes, I'm talking over you again. I'm just so excited because that happened. But then the news. But then I heard you say that, and I was like, oh, fuck, just fuck. Everybody dies. It's a cycle, cycle of life. But we're still lower evolved humans, I guess. Or maybe higher evolved because our emotional states. We have attachments. We grow fondness. We grow love, and we don't want to leave. All these near-death experiencers that reported, they used to be hardcore skeptics. Hardcore, some of them. Many of them are even scientists who have come forward. Surgeons, all kinds of doctors in many kinds of fields having these incredible near-death experiences that transport them, that it is undeniable to them that it was not a delusion of the mind. It was not a projection or a misfiring or dying synapses, whatever. It's something that needs to be considered and not dismissed.
Do you think we'll ever have the science to bridge the gap and kind of like interact with it?
We do. Actually, we already do. And that is why there is such an intense focus on consciousness. Stillwater has brought this up many times. Major props to him because he really delves deep in spirituality while also making you laugh. That's incredible, don't you think?
He does.
I have heard him say the most esoteric, metaphysical. He approaches the topic and then he dives into it. I mean, he once taught us about runes. I remember that. I think that was in October. You know, your Spooktober episodes. But he was diving into the meaning of runes with you, and I was like, holy fuckwad, man, this is just beautiful. And then you have other callers who are super conservative or raging maniacs. And it's just it's just a cornucopia of sewage, awesome, beautiful, flowing sewage.
It is.
Don't you
It's
think?
it's a big pipe. It's a thick pipe, and there's lots of stuff flowing through it.
Yeah, that's perfect fodder for the chat room.
It
A
is
thick pipe flowing.
viscous.
Yeah.
It's viscous like mayo. That's what.
Yeah. Yeah, it's slimy, all right. And greasy and funky and kind of sticky.
Oh, yeah, it's all combines to create the atmosphere of the nighttime communities. Wow, I'm drunk.
You could have finished that coherently. I'm pretty sure.
I was, yeah, but then you have to. I'm trying to stretch it too. I'm trying to make it I'm trying to make more content within the content between the content, but I found out through Fletcher on No Agenda Social, and he was like, I can't believe I didn't tell you before that this has happened, and I was like, fuck it, this has happened.
What?
And he sent the link to her obituary, and
No. Oh, I wonder how he found out. I mean, I don't know. He's an intellect, clearly. But I mean, I wonder how, he came upon that obituary. Was it sent to him or did he discover it? Because can you imagine stumbling onto that? If you're not prepared by a friend, hey, John, or, hey, whoever, I'm sorry to send this to you, but look what I found. You have just that little bit of time to mentally prep, like probably bad news, but then if you stumbled across it, it's kind of a shock if you care, and John cares. That's obvious.
do you know I think she was so awesome? She was born in New Orleans.
No, oh, well, she definitely has that Cajun accent going on. I mean, just the whole get-up, the whole ensemble. So, but she's just a natural. Oh man, would you mind sharing with me? Do you know what age she passed at? I'm just curious.
Oh, would you? I could attempt to read the obituary. I kind of feel.
I think you should in memoriam.
I feel a little disrespectful because I'm a little intoxicated, but I think I could do this.
Oh no, it's the heart that counts.
All right, so
not whatever chemical layers are above it. It's what's in your heart and your soul. That, yes, I would love to hear.
Let's read this and then give her like a moment of silence. Maybe I could spill out a beer in the sewer a little bit, but let's. Carol Jean is her name. CJ. I didn't even. I just knew her as CJ. Well, I knew her as CJ Eureka and Gator Lady. I didn't know it was Carol Jean.
Carol with an E or K or
CAROLE. CAROL.
Oh, just like yeah. I'm sorry. Please continue.
Carol Jean. No, you could interrupt and ask questions along the way. Born January 20th, 1951, in New Orleans, L.A. Louisiana. Passed away peacefully at her home in Eureka. Oh, that's why she called herself that. Because in Eureka, KS, that's Kansas.
I automatically thought Oregon. Eureka in Oregon.
KS is Kansas, though, I think. Right? Yeah. I don't know all my abbreviations.
Kansas is KS.
Yeah, that's there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
On November 19th, 2020. I can't believe it.
What year was she born? I heard you say.
51 to 2020.
Oh no. Oh.
So she
Okay.
was
She was on the beginning of her twilight years there.
in the 70s.
But still, I don't know. I think. Sorry, I'm being very.
Wait, was she 69?
No. You said 51, right?
Yeah, 51. And she died in November
So
19th,
in
2020.
Yes, yes. Sorry, my math. I'm
She
sure my
was.
math is wrong. This is really. This is like first grade math.
She was.
This is really. I'm sorry. I'm flying. I to laugh. I'm not laughing. That was. Was there more? Did I interrupt again?
Oh, there's like 3 more paragraphs, but
Oh my God! I'm going to shut up.
all right, here we go. I'm gonna go through this. I could read it. I didn't drink too much IPA. And let's see here. CJ, as she was known in Eureka. I thought it said was known as Eureka because I know her as Eureka. But in Eureka, they knew her as CJ. Okay. Loved life and lived it to its fullest. She definitely did. Carol was very creative and designed many colorful crafts over the years. I own some for a few years now.
Yes.
She was an expert seamstress who sewed and appliqued beautiful garments. Appliqued. I'm gonna post that word right there because
Pleek.
applique. What is that?
Oui.
What the heck does applique mean? Decorate. Oh,
Applique.
she decorated.
Applique. I'm sorry.
Oh, applique.
If you were
There
spelling
you go.
it APPLIQUE, that's applique. As far as I know.
Yes, that is applique. I've heard applique before, but I was like applique. I never seen
only
it
heard you
spelled out.
spell the last five letters. I'm like, pleek. What is a pleek? Oh, but applique? Yeah. Sorry, they probably want me to hang up. It's a miracle you haven't hung up. Just
No,
please finish.
you're helping me.
She loved life, baby. She was super creative artist.
She was.
Let's do that. Artiste.
Carol was preceded by her son. She had a kid. I did not know she had a son. Condolences to you, sir. Parents, a sister too, and 2 brothers. Her memories will be cherished by her daughter. Wait, she has a son and a daughter. Tracy Houston. Grandchildren, great grandchildren, 3 sisters, 4 brothers, and a host of aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, and friends.
Woo, baby.
And podcasters and internet buddies and everybody else. Cheers to you, CJ. Carol Jean was adored and will be forever in the hearts of Rebecca Schmidt and her children. Carol Jean loved the Lord Jesus Christ and stated in her final days, It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. Memorials can be made to Good Shepherd, Hospice, is Hospice? Wichita, KS. Skull.
You crazy rat. Sorry. That's
I can't
beautiful.
read,
No,
but yeah.
She died in New York.
New
York.
Passed away peacefully in her home in Eureka, Kansas. November 19th.
I heard my name mentioned. Are they yelling at me to get off the phone? Because I just want to say that I'm so glad that you brought this up. I know I'm taking a lot of time up. There's probably, 24 people that are trying to get through. Shut the F up, but just, and I I try not to hog the line, be a ball hog, a line hog. But yeah, just thank you. It's so important that you know that. I'm not saying that I contributed to you bringing it up, but what I essentially foresaw it. And that's beautiful because that means we are ascending. This is where I get laughed at, but you're the only one who understands being an Art Bell fan and really digging through and exploring the esoterica. I can't
There's a
believe that is
connection.
so fucking, it's so berated, Nick. It's so berated. It makes me sick
You know what
because
it
I
is?
was indoctrinated.
I think I figured it out. I know exactly what you're talking about. There is a connection between all of us, but most people look at it and like laugh at it, and they kind of try to get people. They are kind of like bullies, which is silly for
Yeah,
them to
thank you.
do.
That's the thing. And what's even worse is that their oppressive methodology works. The elite is
does.
all about oppression, but oppression causing depression, addiction, abuse, confusion, anger, hatred, ignorance, all of the low vibrational shit that keeps us way down. And how many people do you know that would say, "Oh, you're a kook, you're into all the froofy shit"? I know a lot of people in this community laugh at that, or but that not during your show
They
because
really
it's
shouldn't.
just.
Because there's
Well, that's just it. I know that it's just entertainment. Your show is amazing, but there's a lot of meaning to it that I think is so too easily dismissed. And you know what? To each their own. Live and let live, because you cannot force somebody to evolve and become higher vibrational, more open-minded, less judgmental and painful, and projecting that pain out and carrying the pain, when all of the great masters of consciousness kept telling us throughout all of the history that we know of that it's absolutely vital that you know that you are free. You are not alone and you are free. There is nobody that can imprison your soul and your psyche unless you let them, unless you give them permission. And even then, we're all interconnected. And current science has shown with incredible data from research that it only takes 1% of a biological organism to radically change the entire fucking system. If that's not a rude awakening, it only takes 1% of just say this species that we inhabit. That's just that amount of people meditating daily on expansion of consciousness, on love, tolerance, compassion, empathy. I'm sorry, it's hard not to be emotional.
Caller.
We don't have to suffer. We don't have to suffer. There is no such...
Caller, slow down for a second.
Money doesn't matter.
Caller, slow down for 1 second here. Can you listen to this clip?
I just get so worked up about this. I'm sorry.
I feel it too. Can you listen to this clip and tell me what animal you think it is?
I'm probably going to hear what I want to hear.
Well, then let's see. Can you hear this?
I think that...
Alright, what? A caller, what do you think?
I heard several.
You heard, there might be. I don't know. These actual planes.
What's with the fucking analog? What is that? An analog tone?
I think it's a quantum dialing
intro. And
Diane, what is that? It's
look.
It's a quantum dialing into another dimension to hit the astral zoological membrane.
Oh, well, I'm the dill hole. Okay. I'm the fart knocker here. I get it. No,
sounds like a new
I'm
animal.
Sorry, I'm being dense because I'm high. But no, thank you so much for that intro and outro. That astral projection from God knows where.
So what animal did you hear there?
I heard. Okay, before I heard the horsey or the chicken. That's right. I said a horsey, like a child, because I'm a child. I heard it, but what led up to the horsey was fucking terrifying. I was like, Okay, so those are demogorgons. No. They're not demogorgons or demogorgons. They're chupacabras. No. They're not chupacabras. They're skinwalkers. Holy fuck! And it's like, no, fuck, this is terrible. And all of my preaching about Cthulhu or Cthulhu, however the fuck, even Lovecraft did not want to give a pronunciation to it. He said,
Well, this is a roller coaster ride, to say the least. Do you want to try one more and tell me what you hear?
oh, God. Okay.
Are you ready? This is it's
Do
gonna
it.
have to load it
Bring
up.
it.
It's apparently we have to put it into the quantum defibrillator to listen to these. That's the noise you hear before it. Okay, let's load this.
Start my heart.
Let's start this guy up here.
Shit.
Tell me what animal you hear, if you hear one.
Fucking love the karma goat. I love the karma scream so much.
It's zoning out now. All right, so.
All of your callers, all of your listeners hate me because I'm sorry, but I'm having too much fun with you. What the fuck? Where the fuck did you get these transmissions?
This is from
you
Win
dirty
Win.
rat! Like where?
Win, she left these, and then I'm trying to get her on the phone, but I can't get in touch with her.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's intriguing.
Have you ever
That's
heard of
very intriguing.
astral zoology?
Astrozoology or astral?
Astral. I think she wrote astral
Yes,
on the
okay.
card she gave us. She wrote.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but
what?
this is the first.
That's
This
the
is
first time.
First time I'm hearing of it.
Yeah, they use. Apparently, it's a. It was invented in. I think there was some like a Chinese computer invention, and they got these quantum signals into. She said like the metaverse. I don't know what she was talking about. I wish she was on the line right now so we could talk to her and find out. But you know,
Ditto.
c'est la vie.
Well, why not? No, you can still channel. Even Art Bell played with that, and I'm not comparing you. I'm just saying we both know and love and appreciate him. So I do like to keep bringing him up, just the way I like to bring David Lynch up with you.
Oh man, I love the DL on the.
I just saw that man, I've really fallen out, Rat. I've really fallen out. Like,
no.
I haven't listened to all of his music. I haven't seen all of his published paintings.
Oh, you can't.
You know, I know they're not called published. They're, I get it, but I haven't seen and heard all of his art. But just recently, I'm like, man, I suck. Back in 2011, he wrote a book about transcendental meditation. He has this, now I know he has his foundation, his organization.
Yeah, I didn't
know
know he
about
wrote
that.
a book. I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was like, I bet Nick knew this. And I haven't even seen, I'm so ashamed I haven't seen a short about a monkey on Netflix. It's like 11 minutes.
It's I started watching it. I turned it off at one point. I'm sure that
No.
I did.
No, you turned even a short new Lynch production. That says a lot. That tells me
I can tell you
I'm still gonna-
the mode I was in though. I was having dinner.
Yeah.
I was sitting down to have dinner, and I was like, I gotta watch something while I'm eating dinner. I'm like, this is not like a dinner short. This is like a. It's 2:00 in the morning. Let me watch this type of thing, and that's why I had to turn it off. Well, caller, I have a.
you weren't in the mood? You weren't in the
No,
mood to
it was
watch it?
it's dinners and monkeys talking to you for 10 minutes straight is a little. Would you rather know about a strange thing that happened to me, or would you rather go through a BDSM test with me?
Did you just ask me if I wanted to take a BDSM test or learn about?
Well, I'm gonna either take a BDSM test right now, or
Yes.
I'm going to tell you about some weird thing that happened to me on a walk.
Can't I have both? I want it all and I want it now!
Well, it's both going to come up on the show, but you can only travel along on one of these paths live.
Whichever is the first one you immediately want to do that.
Okay, well then I'm going to go with the what happened on my walk then, because
That's what I want to hear the most.
the BDSM test is.
But it sounds
might
like
be,
pandering, and I'm like, no, you telling me some weird shit that happened to you or that you witnessed, always number one on the list.
it's
Always
probably-
fucking number one.
It's gonna be
Absolutely,
it's
tell
gonna
me.
be slightly more strange and interesting. So, it's meditation is almost impossible to do. I think. Do you think meditation is possible to do?
No. Don't say that out loud. That's not even true. I swear, it's completely the antithesis of the truth. And I am not being flighty about this.
Okay.
I'm talking about real data. That's not true. That's the opposite.
It's
of the
very
truth,
hard
because
to
your
do,
brain.
though.
Yes, yet no, that's just it, that your brain automatically goes into meditative states when you're completely relaxed and undistracted. That's the thing that we're not taught, because they don't want us to think that. They don't want us to think that freeing ourselves is easy. And I don't care if I'm upsetting anybody, not even you. I mean, I care about you a lot, and I love interaction and communication with you, but I'm not going to back down on this.
Okay. Then
We're oppressed. I know you were just trying to make a point before you said your thing, but I just really needed to say that, please.
No. You can say that. You can say that. But do you
It's
do
not
you know
hard.
why
It's not hard. Our brains already do it. Our brains do it. That's when you have that lost time, or when you did something and didn't realize how you did it. That's a little separate, but that's a low
yes,
level
that's actually
of it.
that is
Yeah,
a good
and when you
point.
just are in the zone and you lose time, you're like, what? 3 hours? No, it was like 45 minutes. No, it was 3 hours, because you were in a meditative state. If you lose time, time doesn't matter. So,
Caller, I'm going to have to
again, I
argue one
interrupted your
point. I'm going to have
story.
to argue against one point. I think what you're talking about is a concentrative state. Meditative, I would consider to be like a zero, like nothing
Yeah, but
is
that
happening.
is a state. I'm saying I don't think it's a high state of meditation. It's kind of like the low level. I think
That would be like the
Zeta,
first. I'm trying to get to
Gamma.
like zero. Like I don't want to concentrate. I don't want to. I want to lose
Let go.
focus.
You want to let go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
That's deep meditation. That's transcendental meditation, like David was helping people learn.
indeed.
Yeah.
And do you know how I figured a way to kind of show you how hard it is to do?
How?
When you're walking, look at the floor and pick a point, like about 3 feet in front of where you're walking. Now, when you pick a point, your eyes are going to focus in on that point, and you're still walking forward, but your eyes are going to like try to look at that point. Now, if you could look at a point 3 feet in front of you on the floor while you're walking and not have your eyes move,
Mm-hmm.
I think then you're doing it. But it is impossible to do. I tried it for like 5 days straight to like just walk and look at the floor and not move my eyes. Like if you look at something straight forward, you could kind of like look through it. You could kind of like do the magic eye. But if you're looking at the floor, it's almost impossible. And you might be like, "What are you talking about? I don't really." You're gonna feel your eyes going down. Like when you're walking forward and you're looking at the point, your eyes are gonna go down and have to like flick back up to a new point. But if you could look through it, your eyes won't move. I think.
Yeah, the thing, if I tried to do that, I think what would happen visually is that I would do that thing where I zone out, and basically I have like a level of fuzz. You just zone out, so everything looks blurry with my eyes. I think that's what would happen if I tried to do that.
If you try to do it, you're gonna try. Like
that's really risky while walking. I'll hurt myself. I'm so accident prone, Rat. It's like I have 10 of your tails. all around me. Flipping me.
Okay, then
And
don't do that. Then don't do that because actually the closest I did come to doing it, I think, is like I crossed my eyes and it did kind of get
oh
blurry, and then
wow.
I was like, okay, I'm kind of doing it now, but my eyes would still like automatically focus. Now
Oh, they would.
it's that's the thing. I guess. Well,
Yeah,
maybe you
because
don't want your eyes not to automatically focus. Maybe you don't want to slow down your heart rate. You know what I mean? Like,
because
do you think you could? Do you think you could will your heart to stop? Oh God, I don't even want to think about that. Okay.
I really believe so. I don't care about scientific proof with so many things that are like this that I believe that it's possible and that, well, perception is reality. So perception is reality. This much we know, whether people want to learn about that or not. It's innate. It's intrinsic. And so it's natural. It's a part of, our cellular understanding, our memory of what it is to be a spiritual being. I don't know if that's really, what you were asking, but that's my answer. And that's pretty it's tremendous. No, but it's really cool. It's spectacular actually that you're able to achieve that at all. You tried for 5 days. I don't have the fortitude for that.
It
Even
was driving me
and I'm pretty
crazy.
patient.
It was driving me crazy. Caller.
Yeah, well, because you have to find your groove. That's the thing I keep telling people. I'm like, look, man, I'm Timothy Leary. No, like it's not difficult. There's not one way that you're supposed to do it. It's very, as actually another sewer chatter that is very intelligent and more spiritual than she realizes even. It's very personal, intimate experience. It's what you make it. And she's right. And she just simplified it because I'm so verbose, and I'm a nervous talker. So I end up stumbling over my words and I don't know what, but when I write,
Because you got rat
fluid.
tails around your
Yes. Like, you think that you want to interact with the octopus, but then when you're surrounded by tentacled limbs
You're too
of
deep. It's too deep.
of alien genius, you're still like, help, get me out of here. I'm not even claustrophobic, but I'm going to die suffocating. Like, no, it's just let it happen. You don't know what's going to happen. It's just fear. It's just this primal reaction. So maybe that method didn't work for you, or it definitely wasn't the right fit. But there's infinite possibilities. And people don't want to believe me, just the way they don't want to believe me that it's not about me. That's the ego. That's what we're trapped in. We have to rise above, because everything, all the problems, all the hate, fear, ignorance, and, anger, bias, bigotry, just all that negative, low shit, it comes from the super ego. And it's unnecessary.
It's
and
rough.
it's the
rough.
trait of a very lowly evolved, and we think we're the top of the food chain, we're superior. George Carlin did an amazing bit about this, and he is just scathingly fucking brilliant. You can't refute what the man says, even when it offends you. If it offends you, you just can't refute what he's saying. It's just pure truth. And so nobody is sacred when he's talking. And he's just speaking the fucking truth. And he talks about that at length. We think we're the superior race, and look what we fucking do to the ecosystem and the ecology that gives us life.
Well, we're still
We
at the
don't
top
just
of the food
destroy
chain.
each other. We destroy the thing that gives us the vital, everything that we need to breathe and to drink, to consume. It's like, oh, holy shit. Well, that doesn't mean that there's no hope.
Caller.
We just, yeah.
Caller.
Oh, yeah.
Caller, would you like to do one more win-wins recordings here? But then after that, we have to listen to some music.
Oh, of course. Yes, and thank you.
All right, let's listen to this one more, and let me know what animal you think you might hear in here. Okay.
Oh God.
Here we go. Oh my god. Ah. Holy shit.
Son of a...
Holy fuck.
Holy shit balls, Batman, make it stop. Oh my god.
Oh my. It's like it's like.
They're tortured monkeys and rats. Jesus fuck. Tortured rabbits and cosmetics testing labs and Jesus fuck, Nick.
That was pretty
What's your
rough.
problem?
That was pretty rough. I think
You're
that
a rat. For fuck's sake, you are a rat. You're one of the most... You're one of the most genocided species on the planet.
Well, you know, there's
Air that shit.
don't forget
no, but
yeast
the beginning
and
was pretty
bacteria.
cool. The beginning was pretty cool because it was like trying to identify which is that a bonobo or is it a howler monkey? No, the howler monkeys go ooh ooh ooh. No, that's not it.
It's definitely
what kind of
Diane
monkey
was
is
a
that?
monkey. It's there is no
And then
there's
it was
no
a screaming chimp. And then it was a screaming chimp, you flaming rat.
Caller, we gotta go to a song over here. Let's what's going on? Oh boy. We got Cindian with Here Like to Move It. We'll be right back with a little bit more Nick the Rat. Oh boy.
Looking for COBOL programmers. If you know COBOL, please call the Dark Sewer Network. Let's connect. We can share data, unprotected, and program something great together. Call now 917 719 5023. COBOL Nasty.
You heard of sarcophagus soda? It gave people salmonella, cancer, irritable bowel syndrome, anxiety, sweaty palms, a curse on their family, and a plague on their city. Give up that shit and get down with the real sickness. Sewer pipe pop, the best cola in any urban environment. The sweetest, the freshest, the tastiest sewer sludge you could cram into a can. This can will give you hair on your chest, bigger biceps, a super libido. Yeah, you heard me. This stuff's gonna get you off. Sewer pipe pop is the best soda in the market. So put down the sarcophagus shit and pick up a can of sewer pipe pop. Isn't it a little weird that this is like an urban thing and we're calling it pop and not soda? It's not even cola. It's not sewer can cola. It should be dark sewer soda. That's what we're going to call it. Yeah, we're going to call it dark sewer soda. Get yours today for only $69.99 on the Dark Sewer Network.
That advertisement was brought to you by Ducky's Dancing.
The Ninja. Born of a 400-year-old tradition. Trained in the most exquisite subtleties of combat. The ninja must be as wise as he is all-powerful. For if ever a ninja gives himself over to the dark side of his art, the destruction is terrifying and absolute. Revenge of the Ninja, starring martial arts master Sho Kosugi and his son Kane Kosugi, 6-year-old world karate champion. When he came to America, he put aside his weapons.
I will not follow the way of the ninja.
But he could not put aside his destiny as a warrior. And now, destiny has come searching for him.
Fuck you!
Two warriors. One in the service of evil. One bound by honor and vengeance must fight to the death. Because only a ninja can kill a ninja. Revenge of the Ninja, the great martial arts explosion of the 80s, comes to America with full force.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. It is 1:35 in the morning on the east coast of the United States of America. If you're tuned in from there, you are experiencing the same time zone that I am as well. You might also be wondering if it's Thursday or not. It is currently Thursday, It is 77 degrees in the studio. That's a lie. I think that's just because it's next to the server. It's more. Oh, it's 78. Yeah, there you go. That's much better. 33 degrees on the Fahrenheit. On the humid. It's the moistness. The sewer is 33% moist. Let's see what this BDSM test is all about here. Oh wait. Hello, caller. Are you there?
Hey, happy morning to you, Nick the Rat. Hello from Spearfish.
It's 1:37 in the morning.
That's right, it is in the morning. Oh, this is good news. This is good news. It's a new day. A new day and a new dawn is coming. Are you awake still? Are you awake?
No, I'm awake. I'm just signing up for this BDSM test over here.
Are you? Oh, well, what does that entail?
Let's see here. I like to be. It's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 1 to 7 on different questions. I like to be dominated, especially in the bedroom.
And then you got to decide a 1 through 7
Yeah,
score
I'm gonna give that a
on
6.
that based
I'm gonna give that
on
one a
your
6.
perfect. You're going for a 6?
I like to be dominated in the bedroom.
All right. Hey, this is on you, man. I don't know you. You know you.
Well, yeah,
So
we're
you
playing
score you.
DND, BDSMD, BDDD. We're
Oh.
playing BDSMD and D.
Right on, right on.
What would
you
you-
got your dice ready for you, right?
What
got
would
your
you
dice
choose
ready?
for that one between 1 and 6? Maybe I can open 2 tabs up and do both. Nah, screw that. We're just gonna do my results. We're just gonna do my results. But what
Just
would
do
you
your
choose for it?
results, man. I mean, personally, I'm kind of a mid guy, so I'd be like in that 3.5 to 4 area.
So you like to dominate while being dominated, kind of like a yin yang at equilibrium.
Yeah. I like a balance in there. It keeps things fresh. You got a foot in both worlds.
I'm a little lazy. That's why I like to be dominated. That's why I chose that. I was like, I could just sit back and go for the ride.
To
You know
each
what I mean?
their own. It's still a free-ish country.
That's true. Okay, so the second question here is, I like receiving pain during sex and seeing the results of it afterwards. I'm gonna say I'm pretty low on that.
Yeah. What site are you on? I mean, like when it comes to sex things, it's like I want things that feel good, not things that feel bad.
Well,
Or am
like,
I crazy on this? Or am I crazy for thinking this?
Did you ever get it? Did you ever get a hickey?
Yeah, but that's not a painful thing. That's like a tickly kind of thing.
Well, did you like the hickey afterwards or not? Were you like, ooh, look, that polar bear we sucked face left me a hickey. I'm feeling good about life today.
Well, I never worried about it because I always look good in a scarf.
Well, hold on, you were trying to hide it from others, but did you personally like to look in the mirror and see that?
Huh? Oh, I thought you were talking about in everyday life. Like, no, normally I do look great in a scarf because it's always cold in South Dakota. But yeah, like if I'm like at my place looking in the mirror, I don't care what I look like, because hey, if it tickles at the time, then cool.
All right, so you're lower on there. Okay, question number 3 here. I prefer making the sexual decisions for my partner, as this gives me more control. I'm gonna go low on
where's
this
the
here.
question part of it? Where's the question
No,
part
this
of
is
it?
this is a rating 1 to 7. This is like a fucking like a.
Oh, a rating 1 to 7.
Yeah. Do you prefer making sexual decisions for your partner because it gives you more control, or do you not prefer that?
I just do what the force tells me to. You gotta go with the flow. It's about being in the present moment.
I'm gonna be mid for that too. I'm gonna actually pick mid. I do like to give a little
Yeah, like that's
back and
and that's
forth there.
really why I'm gonna probably end up in the mid range of all of these, is because you gotta go with the flow.
All right, let's
It's
see.
about being in the moment.
For this one, let's see what would be mid for this. I like forcing my partner into submission much more than them submitting spontaneously. You're in the mid for that? I'm gonna be all the way on the end for that. I don't like forcing them at all.
Force anyone into anything.
So you're not
you know
mid
what I
on
mean?
that. You're low. I'm low on that too. I don't like that.
I'm actually lower on that. Yeah, like this
But
is the outlier of the questions here.
What if the person you're
Yeah.
with likes to be forced? Then you don't find any pleasure in the forcing?
If she tells me that's what she wants, then yeah, I'm game.
What if it's not that's what she wants, but she likes it, and then you would want to do the... I'm going to raise this up too. I'm going to put it mid. I think mid's a good... how about this question?
You think so? Okay.
I would like to have sex
'Cause
with multiple
honestly,
people at the same time. I'm low on that.
Ooh, repeat that one. That sounded great.
I guess you rate high in there. It perked your ears up. I would like to have sex with multiple people at the same time.
All right.
I gave that a 2 because that's about as much as I can handle.
This has so much potential on so many levels. Dude, you have no idea. You could recreate your favorite scenes from science fiction and fantasy, but instead of exactly that,
you're naked.
You can replace it with an orgy.
That's true. Actually, you don't even have to be naked.
Awesome.
You could be dressed up in like Star Trek characters and dry hump.
Yeah, or like imagine that first
with
like
masks on
big war scene in the Lord of the Rings,
D&D dice in there.
Peter Jackson's thing, where they're showing like the army of the elves and then the army of orcs, but instead of that, you have just an army of naked people, and then when they crash together, they're not fighting, they're fucking. I mean, I think that could be great entertainment. I mean, I don't know why no one's never done this before.
It's a lot of money to generate all that porno. It's going to make Canada melt.
The money they could make off of that.
They're going to melt Canada with the amount of computer processing that would take. How about this question? I enjoy it when people watch me being naked or having sex. Do you like people to watch you have sex?
Not really, no.
I'm gonna be really low on this one. I don't even like to watch myself have sex.
Yeah. I mean, and I have nothing but the utmost respect for people who really love the shit out of people watching them do the nasty. But it's not for me. I'm a simple guy.
Have you ever caller? Have you ever filmed yourself having sex?
No,
Okay.
I've never done that one before.
Right.
Do you think I should try that out?
If you find the willing partner, it might spice up your alone time.
Wait,
how about
do you think
this question?
Can't do selfies with a camera? Oh, I guess one-handed is trickier though. No, you're right. Okay.
You just
Anyway,
need
next
written
question.
consent. Be like, hey, can I film this? I'll send you a copy. It'll be private. Let's see here.
Wait, but
I
if
don't.
it's by myself, do I really have to write myself a note of consent?
You do. Hold on one second here. I don't like making sexual decisions. I prefer my partner to make them for me. I don't like making sexual decisions. I do like making sexual decisions.
Everyone loves making sexual decisions, of course.
Because like if I'm dirty, like if I just went to the gym, which never happens because I just work out in the sewer. If I was sweaty,
Makes sense.
I wouldn't. I would like. I like to take a shower first. I like to be like, hey, I'm gonna wash my tail so you don't get Reese's Pieces
You gotta practice
in your
having the
throat.
confidence to to really put yourself out there while you're in your growtiness. Because if you have the cojones to put yourself out there when you're at your worst, then think about the game you're going to have when you're at your best. You know what I'm saying? So, dude, challenge yourself.
That's true.
Challenge yourself. And also, dude, okay, I haven't exercised in quite a while. I need to get back into shape, and that might be another challenge to throw on top of the encouragement to start working out again.
Caller, do
So,
you want to
yeah,
do you want to have your mind sort of blown?
Yeah,
It's easy.
I enjoy the mental fellatio.
All right, I'm gonna fillet your brain right now. But when you say that you need to work out, is it because you're A, gaining weight, or B, you're losing muscle mass?
It is the latter.
You're losing muscle mass?
I move around enough that I'm not going to get fat, but I haven't been moving around enough to maintain my muscle mass. So I gotta hit the kettlebell. I gotta start doing more jogging. I gotta start getting back into the Serrata Eskrima and some of the Shaolin exercises. I gotta get myself back into shape.
Are you willing to try anything once, even if you don't think you'll like it?
I won't do meth and I won't do coke anymore.
There you go. Physically
I
restricting
haven't done
your
cocaine
partner.
since I was an elementary child.
Caller, but physically restraining your partner during sex / BDSM with clothes and all that. Do you find that arousing? Do you find physically restricting your partner during sex arousing? Using belts or your robe or a tea bag or Cheetos?
Only if she was trying to kill me right before then. Like if she came at me with a knife, and then I had like the bathrobe belt, and I whipped it around her wrist before she could stab me, and then I was like, you're trying to kill me, and she's like, but I'm kind of turned on, and then I'm like, me too. Oh shit, my pants are falling out. That kind of thing. Then it'd be kind of cool.
I don't mind.
That rarely happens though. That doesn't organically happen.
I don't mind choking somebody more than being choked. If somebody wants to be choked, I'd be like, hey, sure, I'll give you a little choke. Actually, you know what? I would want a written consent before that, and I'd videotape it as well.
I think that the biggest point of this whole quiz is you gotta be communicating with your sexual partner.
You need to have a lawyer with you watching.
Well, you don't need a lawyer with you in the bedroom, but you should be able to communicate with your sexual partner.
Caller, Caller, I have the perfect product. It's a camera.
What's that?
It's a camera that lets people vote. They get to watch you having sex, and they vote to decide if you killed your partner.
Whoa. Is it cool if the whole thing is CGI on your camera?
Yes. That's I was giving extremes that don't exist.
Because you could set up your cam so that you not only kill your partner, but also you kill Boba Fett and then also Baby Yoda if you want to.
We only talk about Star Trek on this. We don't talk about fucking Star Wars. Get the fuck out of here, caller. Go fucking watch your Mickey Mouse. Hell in Science. We got a little bit more show here to go. Let's listen to some. Let's chill out. Let's listen to Electronic Senses with Dick on My Knee. piss, urination, pee, and all that stuff that's liquid, especially liquid with salt, is very conductive. Science doesn't tell you not to piss on electric fence. Okay, people, I'm not going to disrupt more of your time with the BDSM test because basically it would be like a whole show to do that whole fucking thing. And I clicked 100% on all of it. It's a rating for different categories of BDSM. Apparently, apparently the first one is called Primal. I don't even know what these mean though. Like, what is Primal? You click it and it gives you a whole fucking readout. I'm not gonna read this. This is too much work. What is Primal? I gotta know. Primals are mainly focused on their natural instincts, and they enjoy letting their inner animal out during sex. Oh. So the next one: switch, boy, girl, slave, master, slave, sadist, owner, brat, daddy, mommy, degrader, voyeur, primal, hunter. Oh, the other was hunter, prey, primal prey. You want to be degradee, rope bunny. What the fuck is a rope bunny? Age player, submissive, dominant, pet, brat, tamer. What? Okay. It's a waste of time. I am very drunk right now. Cheers to all the people unraveling at 2:00 in the morning on the East Coast, and also cheers to people celebrating midnight on the West Coast. Actually, is it 2-3 hours? It's 3 hours, isn't it? Fuck. I would have to be up to 3 in the morning to hit midnight in the West Coast. Cheers, Ducky. Ducky's all up in Florida. Oh man, I'm blowing up spots. I'm giving there's a pretty tight community of listeners. I would say there's about 1 million people that are regulars here. I don't know. I used to keep kind of track, but not really, of who is listening and where they were. And I realized that it's just better to just do stuff, have fun, do what makes you happy. That's the meaning of life, everybody. Just you gotta do it. Go and do something that you think is a positive outcome in reality. If there's, it's basically, we will all stop existing one day. One day we will not exist, but you should be more on the positive side of. Then you're like, what's positive? Is positive like science or religion? Go hail science, hail. No, positive is what you think would be best at that time. I guess. I don't know when does that even kick in though, because kids are stupid. Kids are like, if you put a kid like a baby in the street, and you put like a baby from like a any of the creatures that were recorded in the astral zoological plane tonight, they would last longer. It's weird. How the fuck did humans get to the top of the food chain if their babies are the most vulnerable for longest amounts of time? Like, if you could almost drop any creature in the middle of nowhere, and they have a better chance of surviving than a human creature dropped into the middle of nowhere. Yet they are the masters of the universe currently. Rats are coming up on that, don't worry. We are having a great Thursday, Wednesday, 2021, whatever time you're listening, time. I'm having a good time. Voicemail. We have a lot of voicemail. Let's listen to some voicemail.
Hey, rodent, you tell your stone sewer fucking freaks to stop calling me and my dear mother, who I still live with. Her phone number is 1 digit away from
What the fuck?
I am now officially declaring myself the king of black people. The blacks will be hoisting me on their shoulders like I'm a freaking sultan. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck was that? That was not Alex Jones. That was edited together.
If you want, but you press the
Trolls.
button again, and you press the button again, and now 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 you press the button again, and now.
What's
hey,
going on with
this
this
is
system?
Gatpaw.
Diane?
I'm calling from Manitoba, and I just wanted to say the sewers are starting to thaw up here. Man, I'm sorry, man. It's Matt's cat, but you know.
Oh, what's going on, Matt's cat?
You know, hope all's well in the Big Apple.
Yeah, if you come down to the city, bro, I'll come out and, throw you a bone. 917-719-5923. Stop hacking the phone system, people, please.
Hey, Nick, how's it going there, little buddy? I just hope you're doing better. I was thinking about you. I know the last time we, engaged with the massage and whatnot, you just seemed kind of down. And I'm kind of up right now, and I know you're up late. And I guess something about the late hours, it's kind of erotic, talking with a rat in a far-off sewer with the ability to flush and, surf or whatever. Cowabunga, dude. Anyway, well, like I said, I hope you're doing better, and I miss you, the massage and all that. Call me.
I'm pretty good. Whoa. Other than, sound is a fickle beast, especially when you do it live. When you're doing a pre-recorded thing with only like one or two inputs, it's pretty easy. But when you're doing like a live thing with like 30 inputs and 5 different holes, it gets challenging. Hey, we'll do it live. We'll just fucking push it through, see what happens. But isn't it weird that most technological increases in mankind happened in the 19th century? Like when it hit, it flipped from like 1899 to 1900. That's pretty big. The only thing that happened between then and now, I guess it was sort of the computer and then the cell phone. The cell phone's it's bigger than the PC. I would say the cell phone is the popular pinnacle piece of technology for the I'm in a fucking sewer right now. What the fuck?
Nick, pick up! Pick up the fucking phone, man. Come on.
I'm trying.
Why do you forsake me?
I don't force.
Man, I don't
I
even
never
call
would
in
shake
that much.
you.
Give me a fucking break. All right, fourth and last time. You don't want to talk to me, but it's clear who you want to talk to. All right.
It's clear who I want to talk.
Love the show. Love your show. Good night.
Whoever that was on that.
Questions. God
Wait.
damn it.
just clicking buttons down here. Diane, can you write a letter to that person? Right. Be like, man, time traveling is rough. Yeah, send that out there. Okay. Let's 917-719-5923. I'm still taking calls. If you're just waking up in Europe and you want to give a call over here, I'll talk to you about Princess Diana and Prince William. Is that hello?
Hi, I need to know how to contact the aliens, and that is all. This is Junta.
Junta, this is how you contact aliens. Physical travel beyond the stars is probably not going to be happening before there's a spiritual traveling throughout the stars first. So I would like you to walk around the streets and train your eyes not to focus. Wait. And make a spaceship and go into outer space. That's what you got to do. I feel it. You're the next Neil Armstrong. Wait, what? Caller, get back here.
I understand you're playing sounds of different beasts out in the wild. My tale is not of a beast of the common sort.
Caller? Caller?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
What's your name and where are you call? What?
I ain't gonna give you my last 4 digits.
Caller, have you been drinking?
No.
Would you suck an alien's nipples?
I love alien nipples. What?
Would you let aliens put their nipples in your mouth and they would fucking squirt their alien titty jizz down your throat? Can you turn your radio down? I'm trying to talk dirty to you about alien shit. You know what? No, I'm not doing that.
This is a tale of a humanish creature that was a wild beast roaming through the forest. Upon one night that I was in the forest, I could see him silhouetted in the sky as he approached. The scary thing was that he brandished a artisanal salami in his hand as he approached. I did not necessarily know what to do as he approached, but I felt a little bit of fear, wonderment, and arousal all at the same time. This feeling of arousal was not because I possess any homosexual tendencies in my loins, but mainly because I do like salami a lot. And as the beach approached me, I could sense excitement and fear all at the same time. And just like that, the beast disappeared into the forest. I never saw him nor that salami ever again. Never saw him. And I love charcuterie.
Hello?
Ever again.
Caller, welcome to Guess That Animal Sound. I'd like you to figure out what this animal is.
Welcome to Guess That Animal Sound. I'd like. What is that animal sound? Do it again. Coyote.
Caller, what is that animal?
The win. The album's dogs.
Wrong. That's a Diane. What was that? It's a cock. That's cock. We took that straight from the astral zoologist's notebook. She sent it in. It was covered in, you said lithium and fentanyl. It was a very dangerous book, but we were able to crack the code.
It was a very dangerous book.
Caller, you're too slow.
I'm a little bit slow. I'm having to turn things up and down because things are about to go crazy.
Caller, what do you Caller, what do you
things
want?
Things are going to go forward.
What do you
Time is going to go forward 1 hour, and I'm trying to get everything together.
Wait, it's Sunday that's happening?
Do you hear it? This Sunday.
Are we slowly spinning up to Sunday? That's what you're trying to say? Like, I hear myself. It's not your radio. I'm hearing me.
Can you hear it?
Because time is traveling. Because
Can you
time.
hear it? It ain't me. I can't turn
Can you
it
hear
down.
it? It ain't me.
Is traveling.
Can you hear it? It's because time
It ain't me.
is traveling.
It ain't me.
It ain't me. It ain't me.
Can you hear it? It's because time.
It ain't me. Caller, it wasn't you either. We have let's see, we have some more music here, I think. What do we have? What's going on? No, we don't have more music. We have to get through the rest of these, we stole these files from her, right? We have to play them. We got two more. I want to play, let's just play, Diane, you play. Diane, you guess what they are. All right, put those headphones on. All right, Diane's wearing headphones now. So cute, little cat ears. Okay, let's listen to another one of Win-Win's tapes here. I did not like that. I did not like that. I don't know what that was. I did not like it though. Diane, don't tell me what that was. That was just horrific. I don't want to know what that was. That is what it was, wasn't it? That's what it was. I think it was.
Nick, I'm trying to make contact. I'm going to a special location soon.
Right now?
And I need to know how to make contact with aliens. Any tips you can give me would be greatly appreciated.
Oh. Aliens, just in general, you need shungite. You get one of those, you rub it with a balloon, Take the balloon and you. Okay, I hate to assume this, but I think that the caller was a male, and usually callers that are male. I would. I'm not a. Okay, look. If you weren't male, then I'm sorry. But if you were, I'm assuming you were. I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna give a tip to men. This is not a tip for women. This is a tip for men because I think that last caller might have been. You rub a balloon. First, you grab your shaft and pull. And let go and pull and let go and pull and let go. And then grab your balls and pull those two. Then take the balloon and rub it under the balls. I think we got one. We got one more part. I got one more. That is from a quantum recorder stuck into the planet Earth and recorded those sounds. That one sounded sort of like Dick Cheney riding a lawnmower. We got some gas blasts. Let's read these gas blasts and get the hell out of here. I'm a very sleepy rat here. Win-win. I'm sorry. We will still send you a check because for the allocated nickel. If you email nick@nicktherat.com with gas blast in there, we are changing servers soon. I'll allow you time to figure. Sultan of Soy, how do you cope being such a huge MAGA chud incel surrounded by East Coast keks, commies, and soy boys? I don't get involved with any of those groups. And that's how I get along with it. Another gas blast. Destroy that mouse soon. Yees. Destroy that mouse soon. Yees. All right, my sewer dwellers. It's 2:19 in the morning. I hope you had fun. I think I just figured out where to place my microphone. It's in front of my mouth, not below my mouth. I feel like I have to do I have to give CJ praise weekly. I wonder if she did more recordings. I want to spread the word of and win-win if you're out there. I love you. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to Nick the Rat Radio this week. We'll be back again next week. We might be. I don't think we're gonna do an after show. No, it's too late. Yeah, it's 2 in the morning. We're getting away from GoDaddy with a big evil GoDaddy, and it's a good time. It's a good time. I want to wait till it says 2222 on the clock over there. And the big clock, I want to see 2222, and we're gonna start the song and get out of here. Maybe I should just not wait. Yeah, let's just do it now. Fuck it. Everybody, thank you for tuning in, especially if you're in the sphere of planet Earth. We got Pink Floyd unreleased with "Wish You Were Here." I wish everybody was here right now. I love all of you. You're all great. Everybody be good. Love one another. But get their permission first. Don't wink it. Don't wink at anybody.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain, and can you tell a good feel from a cold steel wheel, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? And did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees, and hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for cheese? And did you exchange a walk-on part of the wall for a lead role in a cage?
What's wrong?
I don't know. This jalopy has given me nothing but trouble ever since the day I bought it. I don't know anything about cars, and I'm so disgusted.
Look, I tell you what. Here, put your hand on the carburetor. No, honey, hold it tight.
Okay, I've got it.